Hey guys, January 21st, 2021, and this is going to be another little day in my life. I have a lot of things I want to get done today and a few things I want to show you, including how I make my cold brew coffee. I have been trying to learn how to make it for so long, and I finally got the ratios and the proper technique that make it super easy, so I will run you guys through that. And then I'm going to do a little bit of organizing, and I have a lot of editing to do, but I really need to organize and clean my place because it is so messy. I cleaned and made the bed already, so that's usually a good start to my day. So yeah, let's start with some coffee for me, and then we'll make the cold brew, and then I will make myself some lunch, and then we will get everything done. I got a late start today. It's like 11:50 and I haven't done anything yet. But that's lockdown life, so sorry. Alright, so I made my coffee, and then I'm just going to show you all the ingredients that you need to start making your own cold brew at home. It's super easy. Like, I make it super fast and it's really nice, and then in like 24 hours you have good coffee. So I'll show you all the ingredients and how I do it all, and yeah. First things first, you're gonna need a jar. This is an old pickle jar that I reuse to put my cold brew in. And then you're gonna need some coffee grounds or coffee beans, and you can grind them yourself. That's what I usually do, but the place I like to get my coffee beans isn't open right now, so I just got this McCafe ground premium roast coffee, which also is really good. And then you're gonna need some coffee filters. I got these just from the dollar store. Next time I'm gonna buy compostable ones. I found out that these ones aren't. I assumed because they are paper that they are, but I don't think they are, and I don't want to ruin my compost pile, so I just left them. You'll need a 1/2 cup measuring cup, and then you're gonna need some rubber bands or something to tie close your coffee filters. And then I use a cup to help me fill my coffee filters. And then this is just my coffee beans that I'm also gonna grind up, and I'm just gonna combine it with the McDonald's one. Alright, this is my coffee grinder. I just got it for literally like $15 at Superstore. Any home place sells them, and they're usually pretty cheap. So I'm just gonna grind up the rest of these beans, and then I'm gonna see if I even need to use the McDonald's ones. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I literally just take a coffee filter, I put it into the cup here, I just push it down. This is the easiest way I find to kind of pack it, and then I'll just push it over the edge so it gets a little bit of overhang. I'll take one of my rubber bands just to hold it in place. If you guys have an easier way to do anything, let me know. So then I'm gonna take my coffee grounds and literally just fill it. I just fill it up like that. Kind of pack them down, so there's definitely room for that. It usually ends up being a half cup of coffee that can fit in my filter, and that's what I do for this whole jar. Is I'll do a half cup of grounds, and that makes it so it's strong enough. But I don't usually dilute my cold brew, so you may, depending on how strong your coffee is and how strong you like your coffee. I like mine pretty strong, so I never dilute it. So I'm just gonna fill this back up again with a little bit more coffee. And that's perfect. And it doesn't matter what size grounds, as long as they're not like fine, but just like the regular, any regular coffee grounds usually works. I haven't tried it with different like grind sizes, but like this one's fine, and I've done coarse before. I would keep it towards medium to fine, because coarse sometimes doesn't get brewed well enough. So now when I have it from here, I just take down the rubber band, and then I'll literally just take my coffee grounds, put them in a little ball, give it a twist just to help secure it, and then I just take my rubber band and I literally just close it off. Just like that. I usually do 2 rubber bands just to ensure that it's not gonna open in the coffee. Then you have your little cold brew packet. Take your jar, put your packet in, and then just fill with water. And then you put your lid back on and put it in the fridge for up to 24 hours, and then just remove the pack and you won't get any grounds in it, and then you'll have cold brew. If you like stronger coffee, you can totally do 2 of these pouches. You can even probably, I'm sure, pre-make these, but keep them in like a jar. So like pre-make them, put them in here, close the lid. And anytime you need to make a cold brew, they'll already be pre-made. I just make it as I go because it took like 5 minutes to do, and then you have delicious cold brew. All right, so then after that, I have to find what I want to eat for lunch. The daily struggle that I have, because I never know what to make. I'm trying to think. We had breakfast for dinner yesterday, so I already had eggs last night. Let's sit here and sip my coffee and stare at the wall till I decide. My coffee's not very good, by the way. You saw which pot it was. I think I'm gonna do, I think I'll just do like a tuna melt. I think that will be the move. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna just take some tuna, and I'm gonna get some nice little bread here. You can't see me, that's cool. All right, tuna melts, tuna, bread. I'm gonna preheat my oven because I'm just gonna put it in the oven for a few minutes. Normally I would do it in my air fryer, but I find the bread doesn't fit that well in there. I kind of have like a smaller one. But if you have an air fryer that can fit like 2 slices of bread, 100% use that. It is so much easier and so much faster. So I just started that at 375. It doesn't need to be like super hot because you're not really like baking or cooking anything. You're just melting cheese. So I just take a pan, put my bread in, spoon the tuna on top. Then You can totally shred this like a normal person, but I was so lazy, I just cut it into really ugly shapes and then just put them on top. Yum. Would be way better if I actually shredded the cheese like a normal person, but it's okay. It's literally going to be a perfect meal for this day. It is so cold and snowy out here in my city. It is just, I can't wait for summer. Things were so much easier in the summer, like COVID wise and just life wise. Like I was working again. Here in like Ontario, we went into our first lockdown starting March like 18th, and then we went until around June 15th. And that summer actually ended up being okay because, I mean, I had my friends, my really small group of friends, and we just went out to patios because they were open here. And it was really nice and things were good. We didn't have any cases, and then it all went downhill in September. So now we are paying for it now here in January. So it's a nice little comfort meal. I also threw some pickles on there. Alright, I'm just gonna eat this, watch some Tara Michelle because she's my favorite right now, and I will be back later. I finished eating lunch. I got stuck watching YouTube and I don't want to do anything. I have so much to do. I look disgusting, by the way. I look like Severus Snape, but I don't want to do anything. It has been getting so hard to do stuff here in like lockdown, even though I have so much to do. It's just the motivation to do any of it just like goes right out the window. Like it's so bad. Because I want to, so I have those baskets at the bottom of this, of my TV stand, and I want to fill them so I can get more stuff out of the way. And I love those baskets. I got them from Winners. So maybe I'll tackle that just so I can get some stuff gone and put away, and then I can still kind of chill in the living room and not do anything else. So let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna organize these baskets here. Everything in these baskets are going to be like electronics, cords, my camera stuff, and then we have so many games for the PlayStation. We have a 3 and 4, so we have a lot of like accessories and stuff for that. So I think that's what's going to go in this big basket here. Right now I have my camera case in there, but I think this can go in one of the smaller ones. So yeah, in this big one here, this one was $30 for this basket. It's a little crazy. I don't usually spend stuff on that, but I wanted these so bad. And then this was supposed to be our coffee table, but it's a little big, so we just use it as a TV stand now, and I really like it. We got this used on Facebook Marketplace, so I don't know where they got it from. I love it though. It's so nice. So I'm just going to take all of our games and then just kind of put them all in here just to organize them. I hate organizing proper paperwork. Like, it's so annoying because you know you have to keep it to get the warranty, but then you're like, I don't want this junk everywhere. And then you're stuck with like 50 things that are worthless. Alright, that's what this basket is looking like. We have all the cords on this side, an extra controller, his headset, and then all of the games, PS3 and PS4. And that all fit in this big basket, which is so nice. And then that'll go just in here. the 3 different size baskets was a mistake. I definitely didn't mean to do that. My sister picked up this one for me thinking it was that sized one because I didn't know this size existed, but then I'm actually very happy that I got it, and it's kind of nice. It's cute having the 3 different sizes, I think anyways, but I don't know. I'll rip the tags off soon. I just wanted to make sure that I like wanted them all, but obviously I do. So this is where I keep all of my candles. And then there's a bunch more stuff. Oh, my remote for my TV. I'm gonna go put this in my room right now because I will forget. All right, so this is the finished candle basket. I don't have that many because Bath & Body Works obviously isn't open, and then I haven't been working, so I've been responsible and not buying any more candles. But I'll give you a quick little candle haul. These were old, like they're Christmas scents that they put on sale. I got these back in like December, I think. So this is Cranberry Woods. I love that one. Vanilla Bean's a classic. I love this one too, Marshmallow Fireside. This one's pretty much done, but I love that one. And then this one's Acorn Lane. I know that one too because I love this one as well. That one smells really good. And then the other one, I haven't even lit this one yet because I'm saving them as much as I can. And this is Apple Weather, and this one's really good too. I miss Bath & Body Works so much. And then we have all of our lighters in there too. These are my favorite lighters for candles. It's like a barbecue lighter, but they're smaller. So then they're not so clunky like the big ones, but you can still like reach down in there and turn and like light the wicks perfectly. And then for the middle basket, this one's really messy, but I don't really care that much. We have his iPad, my camera case, the charger, all my camera stuff in here. We just have like an extra brick laying around, my extra mass. This is where our movies go. We don't really have that many movies, so they don't need that much space. My laptop charger, and then our little BB-8 that Donovan uses, or that Donovan has. He doesn't really use it anymore. So I'm just gonna throw those back in there. So yeah, that's the kind of finished basket. I like, it was unintentional, but I kind of like that it goes from like small to large. I think it just adds some interest and makes it not so clean. I'm not a very organized person, nor am I good at decorating, so I don't know, I think they're cute. And then just on top of our TV stand we have like this little airplane that was Donovan's, our Google Mini. This is a Christmas decoration I gotta put away. They're little Tim Hortons cups, and then another little plane there. Hey guys, January 22nd here now, and my cold brew has finished brewing. So this brewed for 24 hours, and then I'm going to show you how I typically make my cold brew each day after it's done brewing. I'm waiting to finish my other jar of pickles so then I can have 2 of these going at once. But for now, like usually this lasts me a few coffees, so. So I like to put all of my coffee in my plastic little Starbucks tumbler. And then I will just fill it up to, I usually fill it to like this line, depending on how much coffee I want to drink right now. I'm just going to put a little bit of vanilla syrup into the coffee, just like a tiny bit. And then I'll whisk it up. And then what I do is I like to do a little bit of a cream foam on top. So I'll take my creamer. This is just a peppermint mocha one that I'm just trying to use up. I'll put a little bit in a cup just by itself. And then I'll take my whisker and just whisk it up for a bit till it gets nice and foamy and frothy. And then after that, I just pour it on top. So nice. Look at that. let's put my lid back on. I sometimes add ice, it depends. And then, yeah, that's how I make my cold brew.